The start of school is less than 2 weeks away, and the Nampa School District, they're still looking at transportation changes for this school year. You may remember back in June, the district ended their 60-year relationship with the Brown Bus Company, and instead they've now contracted with the new transportation company called First Student. Nampa School District says that the change came after Brown Bus did not fully complete a bid and formally finish their paperwork this year the way that the district requested they do so. So the school district says that they were left to choose the one responsive bid. That was from First Student. And the school district made the decision just 8 weeks before the start of school. A short amount of time for First Student to find bus drivers and buses in time for that first day of school. And just this week, the Nampa School Board of Trustees approved where these new district-owned bus yards will be. And they also released the initial bus routes for the school year. There are some changes. Aspen Shumpert has more on what the changes will look like.
The first day of school is less than 2 weeks away, and new changes are rolling out for transportation in Nampa School District.
We will be saving approximately $1 million to $1.5 million per year.
With a new bus company, new bus routes, and a new district-owned bus yard.
We haven't had our own depot before, but having our own transportation staff there, as well as being able to control our own routes, that's another huge thing for us.
Tuesday, the board approved a lease for the property where the old Armour meat packing plant used to be. It will soon be the location for the district's new bus yard. Sizemore says it's ideal because it's in an industrial area.
It's not going to bother neighbors. It has plenty of room for all the buses.
The property right now has no buses on it and still needs to be cleared.
Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, the hope is to start getting all the buses over there. We have most of them here in the area already. The last ones, to my knowledge, will be here by next week.
Sizemore says they've been keeping the buses on district property, mostly at South Middle School. All buses are air-conditioned and all under 2 years old. And they'll have enough drivers for the start of school, too.
First Student is on track to have enough by the start of the school year. We are very close, and we're going to have buses ready to roll on day one to safely get our students to and from school every day. Wednesday,
the district released this year's initial bus route plans.
Because of the 4 schools closing within the district went through an entire reboundary process. So because of that, it's almost a start from scratch type situation when it comes to bus routes. So they're being completely redone.
The routes are getting mixed reactions from parents online.
We want to hear from parents. If they think an area is not safe, we want to know about that. Of course, we don't want kids waiting for too long outside or having to sit on the bus for too long. We want to make sure kids are as safe as possible.
Both buses and drivers will be ready to go for the first day of schools, but I want to share some of these initial reactions we saw on Facebook after Nampa posted their routes. Their post has close to 300 comments in just 2 days that it's been posted. So let's go through these. The first is from Kids Stuff Preschool at Nampa UMC, and they say, we have been able to provide before and after school programming to Lake Ridge students for over 10 years. With the new bus routes, we are no longer a stop for families. This will significantly impact their care, routine, and our ability to serve our community. With this news comes weeks before school starts with children already enrolled in our program. Another one, oh, it looks like my screen isn't moving. Let's see if I can get you another comment.
Aspen, I know that you're having some trouble there. There you go.
We're going to read some more. Thank you so much for making this school year extra complicated with limited routes and making sure my second grader can't even ride a bus. Doesn't seem like this is supposed to be better all around. More money for this bus company and not enough bus routes. Highly disappointed. Another one, horrible location is the old slaughterhouse and the routes are limited, so parents enjoy not having the flexibility we once did. Now I need to figure out alternative ways to get 2 of my kids to school. Another person said, I have 4 kids going to 3 separate schools and there isn't a bus for any of them. We aren't within walking distance to any schools and it wouldn't be safe anyways. There's a few more and you can read those comments on Facebook. Joe, the district does tell me they're encouraging this type of feedback from the community so they can finalize and change any of the routes by the the week prior to school starts.
Yeah, it's one of those things that as a school district, you really don't know what the reaction is going to be until you make those announcements. It'll be interesting to see if there are changes between now and the start of school. Aspen reporting here on the 208. Thank you so much.